Hello you guys, and welcome back to my home. Today we are doing one of the most fun videos probably, and that's decorating for fall. I'm surprised that I held out this long. It is actually almost September, which I feel like is a very reasonable time to start decorating. Typically I am way ahead of the game, and like mid-August all my fall decorations are up, but since gardening, I think that has made me actually want summer to draw out as long as possible, and so I just haven't been in the mood to decorate for fall. But now that I think September's in like 2 days at the time of me filming this, I feel like it's fitting and I'm ready. So let's decorate for fall today. So for reference, I decorate kind of eclectically. I pull from a lot of different styles and I just decorate with what I like, but those things that I like happen to be cottage, a little bit of Victorian, a little bit of primitive, a little bit antique and vintage, you know, all kinds of things that all kind of work together. So if that's your style and you want to come decorate for fall with me, then definitely stick around. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. If you're into homemaking, gardening, crocheting, all that kinds of stuff, then you would have fun here on my channel, so definitely subscribe if you haven't. That is a great way to support me and I really appreciate it. So anywho, let's get started on decorating for fall. I'm so excited. So I have all of our decorations laid out here. This is only our second year living in this house in the fall season, and so I don't exactly know where everything goes yet. And silly me, I didn't take any pictures last year. Normally I'm really good about taking pictures of all the little setups so that I can just recreate it next year if I want, and I took 0 pictures. So we are basically starting from scratch. We do have several new pieces to add, which is good. I would always decorate my bedroom in high school for all the different seasons. I've always really liked decorating. But there's a big style change when you go from decorating your high school bedroom to decorating your now home. I don't know, your style just matures a little bit, so a lot of the stuff that I had, I don't even really like anymore. It just felt very kiddish, and so I've had to kind of take that stuff out and add some new things. So we're kind of limited, I would say, for like a house. We're limited on the amount of decorations that we have, but I think that makes it more fun because it gives you room to grow throughout the years and add little pieces, and it allows it to ebb and flow every year, which I think is fun. So I think we're gonna start with the mantle because I have the best idea and vision for that, and then we'll see what all that uses, and it's like literally in the center of our house, so I would want that to kind of be really put together. So let's start there and see what all we use, because I think it's gonna kind of be a statement. So this is our mantle that we're working with right now. We've already taken down all of our summer stuff and we're kind of left with just basic pieces. So if you haven't seen my fall undecorate and clean with me, then you can go back and watch this one before you watch this one if you want. But that's why everything's looking quite bare and random.
She's really cute, and I like her a lot.
Look how tall your hair is.
I know.
I think I'm gonna use this frame. I just need to get different pictures. But I wanted to get this all set up before I ordered any more pictures, because I want to make sure that I know which frames I'm using and like which orientation. So right in this very moment, it won't be totally complete, but I will finish it up in this video. I'm just gonna grab things to play with. That's the hard thing about decorating, is that there is just, you're making it up. You're just making it up as you go, and you just really have to be creative and like figure out what you're doing. So I have these 2 different sets of candlesticks I have 3 of these. Maybe the other one is still in my bin. I'll have to find it. But then I have these 2 amber ones, which are from Hobby Lobby. So I'll have to figure out which ones I want to use. But if you haven't been here and know my house at all, this mantle actually wraps around into our dining room. So that has always been a challenge because just like you don't have a center. Like this wall, there's no center on the wall, there's no center on the fireplace. So it's like, what do you center things to? How do you anchor things? And then it wraps around and it's just like a whole weird thing. And you can't find anything like it on Pinterest. Like if ever you try to search corner fireplace or wraparound fireplace, you don't find anything that's like this. So I am just on my own trying to figure out how to make this look best. So I'll probably use all of these candlesticks on the mantle, but some of them might be over there on that side. And I may mix and match. I don't know. I'm not opposed to that either. Another video, I think 2 videos back, where I went through like all of my thrifted fall decor, and then I also made a list of things that I wanted to find from the thrift store to like round out the things I thought I might need for this season. And one of the things I really thought I was going to be able to find was one of those like brass candlesticks that are round with the handle, and you put like the tall taper candle in it. Super common to find. I haven't been able to find one at all. So I really was hoping to kind of play with that with this book situation. I had this kind of mapped out in my mind. I don't know if I'm going to put anything else here because I wasn't able to find that, or if we'll just leave it. I don't know. We'll see. And there's still time, and we're always thrifting, so I may still find it this season. This is the star of the show. I think I want to hang this somewhere like right here. I got 2 of these at a flea market over the summer, and we had hung them up on both sides with a picture in the middle, and it just didn't look right. Again, having things symmetrical and centered on something that isn't, I think just doesn't work, and there was just too much white space. The items were all too small. I didn't like it. But I'm thinking with this, having like more going on and having everything kind of being like a little lopsided, and then just having one, I think would be really pretty. And I kind of feel like having just the one feels more like authentic to like an older world time period and how they would decorate. Like they wouldn't always have 2, they would just like put one where they needed it. And so I feel like that makes sense. I don't know. I'm learning all of this from When Calls the Heart, so it's my new favorite show, and I love that style. That like early 1900s style. So pretty to me. I also got a couple bundles of fake flowers because I knew I had a few spots, I think like 4 different spots, where I'm going to need some flowers. And I want to put some in here, and then maybe a little something in that bud vase over there. But the question is, which one? I think I like that better than this. I think the real tell will be when we get the correct pictures in there. That'll really help. Because right now it just looks crazy. I think I'm going to do this for now. This is the safe option. But if I decide I like it better with the different pictures of having this one, I will swap it. like I need something here and something here. Hey baby, can I borrow you? Can you help me? Can you hold this and then can we hang it?
Yeah.
Just need to know where. Can you stand on that side? Can you go in a little bit? Down? Yeah, right there. I'm so excited.
Good. Da ist es.
Cute! You like it?
Yeah.
It's gonna look so good when we actually have pictures because we can't even tell what's
I
happening
know.
right now.
When are you gonna get the pictures?
Today, I just wanted to make sure I knew,
Did
like,
you order them?
no, I wanted to make sure I knew what orientation we were doing and what picture frames we were using. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love that. I think that's super cute. I feel like something might need to go here and something might need to go here, but I think it'll totally change when we get the pictures. Let me show you the two that I'm thinking, because they are a lot moodier than that. So I think it'll ground it a lot better. Because I think because that's so white, it feels like you need to put something in front of it. All right, these are the two that I was thinking. This one for sure. And these are both on Etsy. This one. Can you all see that? And then the other one is potentially this one. I don't like this one as much, but I think we just need like a filler one to kind of go in the background. So I'll probably have the big one be this one and then the smaller one be the church one, since that's like the prettier one that's in front. Nehemiah really likes this one, this other church one, but I think that the colors are a little bit too vibrant. But I don't mind it. So that's the idea though. They had a ton of other cute ones, but a lot of them were horizontal and I need vertical. Like this one, somebody go get this because this one is so cute. And maybe I'll find another spot for it. Ooh. Maybe I could put this on my hutch, because I do have a few other like big, like 16 by 24, something like that size frame that I could put above the hutch. I've been wanting this one. I think that's so pretty. That would be cute above the hutch. Okay, maybe I just talked myself into it. All right. But I think that this is a good working idea, and we'll just throw those two pictures in once we get them printed, probably this afternoon. And we'll see if we need to add anything else. I'm gonna swing you over this way. And we're just gonna add some flowers in here. This right here, I think is gonna go away, this table. I would like to get some sort of cabinet right here, but it's just been hard to find one that's the right size and doesn't feel like it totally sucks the space. So, I don't know. I just don't have a lot of inspiration for this because I don't really like it and I feel like it's gonna go away. So, I don't think we're really gonna do much with this, but I did just need to put some flowers in this basket. And I'm not sure whether this would look better or these, like with the whole room, because it's right next to the mantle where we have these flowers. So I don't know if they should match or if they should be different. Let me try both. This top one's a little crazy. don't really have any thoughts about it. Let's compare it to the other one. Okay, that's cute. I think I like this one better. That's so cute! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's way better. I may stick some like tissue in the bottom of this to lift it up a little bit because it seems like it's very just like stuck. So let me see if I can put something in there. I'm just gonna grab this ball of yarn. I have my big basket of yarn right there. Just gonna see if this will work. That's a little too much. And I think that that really pulls some of these very muted, like cranberry colors. It pulls that from the picture, having those right next to each other. I can't wait to get those pictures in there. That's gonna look so good. This is like the first mantle that I've made in this house that I actually like. And it's not even done yet. I'm feeling very good about this. All right, I'm just gonna keep rotating you around the living room. We have this hook on this window frame. So in the fall time, I like adding this wreath, and then I switch it out for a sign at Christmas time. And I just think it's fun adding like the different layers and textures. If you've noticed, I like adding things other than just picture frames to the wall. I have that there. I have that basket right there. And then over, if I swing you around, over there I have flowers up above the mirror. At some point, is it too much? Probably. I don't think we've reached that point yet, but we're probably close. But I just think it's fun. I think it adds character over just picture frames. I should probably do the entry table. I think I'm just gonna add like a pumpkin or a picture frame there. Let's see. So obviously I like to keep our entry table pretty minimal because we use this, and when guests come over, this is like where their keys and their purses get plopped. And so I'll probably keep this lamp because I really like decorating with cranberry and burgundy in the fall. We'll keep our essential oil diffuser there because we like to use that all year long. But I feel like it just needs something. Just something right there, like maybe a pumpkin or a picture frame or something. I have this picture frame. I really don't like the diffuser. I wish we had a smaller one that was more hidden because I really don't want it to be part of the decoration because it's just odd. I don't know. That's not bad. I don't love it though. I feel like it's too tall. But that's like too random and little. Okay, I think that works. That looks really nice with the lamp. And then it's not like I'm trying to hide the diffuser. The diffuser can just be. I think that's cute. And maybe I'll get something to put in the dish. Comment below. What should I put in this dish, or should I just leave it the way it is? Let me show you a better angle. Is it okay to just have a dish be a dish, or does it need to have something in it? Please let me know. I've had a hard time decorating with this dish. I really, really like it, but that's always my question is like, can you just have an empty dish sitting there as decoration, or does it need to have something in it? All right, we're on to our coffee table, and I normally just put something in this corner here, and I like having it on a tray so that if we ever need to use our coffee table, we can just easily get everything off and not have a bunch of little things. A little tip for if you are decorating and maybe it's a new space or you're just not very confident in decorating, grab the pieces that you know you want to use in a certain space and start there. So like for me, I know I want to use this tray. I think that I want to use a candlestick, possibly a picture frame, and then other than that, I don't really care. Like I know I'm gonna need some other filler items, but I know that I want a candle and a picture frame and this tray. So we're gonna start there and then see, okay, do we need a soft item? Do we need a flower or a pumpkin? Do we need a vase? Do we need, like, you kind of pull from there. So that's a tip for anybody that might be struggling with decorating. Just start with what you know you want and then pull other pieces from there. So I went downstairs in my stash, and unfortunately I don't really have any fall picture frames. The only thing that would kind of work is this bow one, but I think I might want to put this in our bedroom. I also have this one that could work just because it's a neutral, but it's kind of springy. It's white with flowers, so to me that's springy, but it could work if we warm up everything that's around it. We can play around. And then I grabbed these guys. So I'm going to be making some candles in the fall and plan to have them spread throughout the house. So this is my start of dishes that I'm going to be filling with candles. So I may stick one of these out just knowing that the candle will end up here. Or I may stick a pillar candle if I like that better. Or we could do a vase. I know I want something with a little bit of height and then something smaller in front. So we could do a vase and a candle, maybe? Is it overkill to have 2 candles? Because I kind of like that, but I don't know, it's not very fall. That could work. It just is all very hard. Seems like we need something soft in here. I think that's too big. This just seems too chunky to me. So I think I like the more delicate pieces, like that. I almost want like a piece of fabric or something underneath there. Ooh, do I have a doily? I need a candle. I need a pillar candle to check. Is that too tall? Yeah, that's cute. The burned, used look. I think that's a winner. I like that. I like that a lot. So we'll have a candle here. I will pour a candle in here. We've got our soft and our orange. I think I like that better. This is giving like tulip, which is spring to me. I think that's a little bit more fall. All right, I think I like that. It is so hard to say. You can make a tray 1,000,001 different ways, but also, yeah, don't mind there's tape on it because I literally just thrifted this and it's still packaged together, but I'm gonna wash all these once I make the candles and it won't have tape on it, so that's why that's like that. I don't know, looking in the camera now, it doesn't look right. I'm just gonna blame it on the tape. I don't know. This one feels way too monstrous. Not too big. Why is this so hard? What if we, oh wait, what if we treat it as a vase? Hold on, hold on. Oh wait, this could be cute. Wait, but I want to make it into a candle holder. Okay, wait, this is so cute. Okay, I think we may have figured something out. Okay, I think that's the winner. That's cute. It is also bread baking day. So we have loaves of sourdough all over our kitchen. And when you have a kitchen as small as ours, that's a big deal because there is no more counter space. I can't stand having a messy kitchen. And it takes 2 seconds. But thankfully, even though it takes 2 seconds for our kitchen to get messy because of how tiny it is, it also takes 2 seconds to clean it up. I'm just glad you can't see this countertop and sink, because it's where everything just got shoved. It's mostly sourdough. There's 4 loaves of bread and it covers the entirety of the counter space over here. Anyways, back to decorating. I love it when you have a piece and you know exactly where it's gonna go, and so you don't really have to put any thought into it, you just gotta put it up. So this, y'all have seen a fair few times, I think. It's popped up in different like thrift videos along the way, and I have been waiting for the fall time to put it up. I will probably leave this out all year long. I was just waiting because, for one, I didn't have the command strips, and by the time I got the command strips, it was time to film this video, so I was just gonna include it all together. But it's this super cute apple pie sign, and I wanna put it right up above the door frame. I think it's gonna be so cute. All right, to read how to do this. I hardly ever use command strips, so I'm not entirely sure how to do this. I just got the Velcro ones because there's no hooks on the back. There's a lip that this frame has, but I wouldn't feel comfortable hanging on that, and I don't want to add my own hooks because I don't want to split the wood, so I just opted for the Velcro kind. That seemed like the best option. Also, in buying these, I learned that Velcro was a brand because I was looking at this and it looked like Velcro, but I was like looking for it to say it on there to confirm, and it says clicks together. In that moment, I realized Velcro must be a brand name. I thought Velcro was the thing, but it's like Kleenex. Like, I grew up my whole life calling it Kleenex, not tissue. Did y'all do that too? It's like as satisfying as bubble wrap. Press and rub strips on wall for 30 seconds. Wait, but you said to click it together. I don't know. I can use common sense. Ready? This is your ASMR for the day. Isn't that satisfying? Will you help me?
Yeah.
I just need you to stand back there.
Okay. Tell you if it's level.
And yeah, help me know if it's centered.
Ah, centered. You don't want to mark it? You can just mark it.
You can also just eyeball it.
True.
I did
You
get a
could
level.
also mark
Mark
it.
it. Left or
Little,
right?
Right. Even more. Right about there.
You sure?
Yep.
You're taller. Do you want to push on this? I
Sure.
don't have much might to push with.
Here's it good?
Yeah, but you have to hold it for 30 seconds.
I got it.
Look at how cute that is! You love it?
How centered it is.
Look at how centered it is.
Yeah, that's very, very, very cute.
I love how, over time, all the little blank spaces in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's just been getting filled up.
Yeah, you just like put a little something there, a little something there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how cute!
It's very cute.
Fresh baked apple pie. 25 cents a slice. Bargain.
gorgeous.
I just have to make apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
I could go for some apple pie. A la mode. Look at how cute it is. Don't mind the demolished pantry. You know, one day we'll redo our kitchen and hopefully that day is sooner rather than later. I'm praying. All right, next up we're doing the top of this hutch. So we need to refresh our coffee because that's gonna need some brain power. Let's just have a heart-to-heart. I know that there are several older women that watch this channel, which I just love. On my very first thrift video that I posted, I got so many comments just from sweet older women that have been where I am, that are years into owning a home, and I'm just starting out, and they just left so many encouraging messages of just like, your home will come together, you'll figure out your style, like just, you know, just encouraging little notes as I start decorating our house. And I just want to throw this out there, and maybe any of you older women can give me some encouragement or just share how it was for you in your first home. But I love cooking so much, and I have a dream for what this kitchen could be. It is the tiniest, no, not the tiniest. We are so blessed, and I don't want to act like I don't understand how grateful I should be and how grateful I am for the kitchen that we have and the home that we have. But it is quite ugly. It is relatively small, and for somebody who likes to cook, and I literally try to make almost everything from scratch. And I have a garden, and so like we can, and all that jazz, and it's really hard and discouraging sometimes when you literally have like 1.5 feet of counter space, 1.5 feet of counter space, 1.5 feet of counter space, and same thing over there, and you have like the top of your pantry is sawed off from taking soffits out, you have drywall work that needs to be done, you have like this really ugly cart with a 70s microwave on it, and this thing, this built-in cutting board. Why anybody ever thought that was a good idea, I know not why. But it's one, discouraging when you're trying to cook. It's also a little bit discouraging when you're trying to share your home online with other people, and it's just not pretty to look at. But one, I want to encourage you out there, if you're in the same boat and you don't have 15 grand to just spend on a kitchen because there's other priorities in life. So if you're also having to be patient and wait and save for such a thing, but also just asking for encouragement from people who have been there, done that, and remember what it's like having their first home and having to, you know, scrounge and do everything DIY and save and penny pinch and all that stuff. Like, just, I would love some encouragement and hear how your first house was, and if you had some ugly, quirky things in your kitchen that you had to deal with for a long time, just share them below, because the reality for a lot of people is we don't have the most beautiful things, but we're trying our best with what we have to make them pretty. And I think that that's the beauty of thrift stores and antiques and things, is you can get things to make your home beautiful for very inexpensive, give old things a new life, and it doesn't always have to be glitz and glam and things to be pretty. So anyways, random thought as I decorate my very ugly 70s half demolished kitchen. Thanks for sticking around, even though it's not perfect. But this is real life, and a kitchen that is well used and well loved, and it feeds me and my husband, and that's what matters. And we have friends over, family over, even though our kitchen has been half demoed for about the entirety of a year and a half? No, not about. the entirety. Our ceiling was ripped down the moment we moved in. So, yeah. The whole time we've had a nasty demolished kitchen. And you know what? Nobody cares. I've talked to some of my girlfriends and I'll talk about, you know, how badly I want to redo our kitchen, and they're like, we don't even notice it now. Like, we don't even think anything of your kitchen being something that you need to replace. And I'm just like, yeah, that's just real life. You know, people don't care as much as you care or as much as you think that they care. Does that make sense? Anyways, coffee chat over. Now let's decorate the hutch. All right, I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what I'm doing up here. The mantle that we just did, I had actually thought that out in my brain and like kind of played around with it earlier in the week. So I knew what I was doing with that. With this, I know of about 3 things that I want to use up here, and the rest I'm just winging it. So this is a scarf. I was thinking about the stuff that I had to use up here, and everything was hard. Like this picture, and then we have the basket, we have some picture frames, and so I was like, I feel like we need something soft to kind of put in between things and tie it all together. And I found this scarf in my closet, and it kind of gives the illusion of burlap, which is definitely fall. So I'm gonna put this up here as our base. And then I'll probably start with pictures, because that'll go in the back. So I just got this picture, which I love, from Nehemiah's grandparents. And it's not fall by any means, but it's rather neutral, so I thought maybe we could try it up here. If it doesn't work, that's fine. I'll find another spot for it, but I absolutely love it. Oh, there's a glare. I hope y'all can see. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Hold on, let me shut the lights off. Is that better or worse? This is horrible. It's a picture of like farmland, okay? And I love that it's from them. That makes it so much more special. This frame I had up here in the summer, and I have some fabric in it, but I'm thinking I might grab that picture of the church that I was showing you earlier and put it in here. So I mean, we could do 1 picture or 2, but then that would cover up the pretty church picture. Let's just try 1 for now. This would be a great job for Nehemiah to do. Ugh. Alright, I think I'm definitely going to need to add some stuffing to the bottom of this one as well, because these branches just really aren't that long. Another ball of yarn being put to good use. Hold up. That does help it to look a little bit more wildflowery rather than like arrangement, which is how I had the tulips in the other vase over the spring. I had them just kind of like falling out, you know? No rhyme or reason. Okay, we'll try that. The fabric in the frame is really throwing me off. So I know having that picture will really help. We also have this basket that we can throw up here. I'm not qualified to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I think I need to center this. Would that help? Or should it be off center? It seems like my solution for everything is to like just add flowers. But we already have flowers here. This seems like it needs something. But I don't want to just add more flowers. but it needs something because this is all like hardscape over here. It needs something soft. We do also have this massive pumpkin that maybe could work up here. No, I think I hate that. Not doing that. We have this that we can tuck. And that's not flowers, it's straw or hay. Did that just work? I feel like that may have just worked. Wait, I think I did something good. Okay, but now all of that is like brown and neutral and cream. And there's no color. That's all right, but it seems like a little bit too busy now. Because like all of that is intricate. I liked the simplicity of this next to the basket. I wonder if I could just like tie, if I got like cranberry ribbon or something, if I could like tie a bow around this. Or I could grab a couple more sprigs of flowers, put them in there. We do also have like a pumpkin we could put. That also might work. Okay, I think I'm gonna put these both on standby right here. And once we get the picture, I will decide what goes where. I'm so sorry, I don't think I gave you a good view. This is what we're working with. You guys see what I mean? How everything over there is like very beige and just brown, and then you have like color over here. And that pumpkin isn't necessarily gonna stand there. I think I'm gonna either do the vase or the pumpkin there. But I think getting the picture will really help make that decision. So now onto the shelves. I really didn't have anything there that was spring that I took down. All of these right here are gonna go away probably within the month because it's just all of the seeds that I'm saving from my garden, and so I just need to get the little packs to store them in, and then all of those bowls will go away. But I think maybe keep the top shelf and the middle shelf the same, and then maybe I'll like put something there and there. That might help. Let's see. You know what would be really cute is having like a picture tucked back there. I wonder if I have anything small enough that could work. Because that would be super cute, have like a picture and then like something in front of it. Or something like this in front of it. I think before I do anything, I need to move these bowls. Ooh, that might be cute. Have y'all seen College Road Trip with, who is it? Raven Simone, I think is her name. And they're like, her and her friend are laying in bed, like having a sleepover. And they're like, ooh, should I get, oh, what'd she say? Should I get colored contacts? Ooh, that could be pretty. Should I get highlights? Ooh, that could be pretty. We say that all the time here. Ooh, that could be pretty. I think it's weird. I think it's really tall. I love that thing so much, but it might be too dark. Like, since the glass is orange and it's up against this wood, I think it may blend in too much. Alright, I had to take a minute and just step away because I didn't know what I was doing. But I'm wondering if this looks okay. So I'm wanting to use the flowers over in this corner, but it's just, really difficult. Like, it's not working out. So I'm wondering, can I just like, I cut off this little bundle. What if I bundled it together with like some twine and just set it right in front and kind of made it look like a little bundle of dried flowers? Would that be cute, or is that weird? I'm like at the point where everything looks good and then I'm like, no, that's very weird. Don't do that. So I may just need to like come back and look at this tomorrow, but I kind of don't mind that if it's like a little bit more bundled together and more neat. And then I was really struggling with what to do over on this side. And so I grabbed a picture frame downstairs, and I think that that's the perfect size. And I like that it's cream and there's like a little bit of detail on it so it pops off of this wood. And then if I get like a warmer picture in it, that should help. I'm making it so I have to get a lot of pictures printed. Well, only 4. I guess that's not too bad. But one of the last things in the kitchen that we need to do is change out our mugs. Yes, I change out my mugs and my dishes for the seasons. I just like to do it. I just put all of my fall mugs through the dishwasher to just rinse them off, make sure that they're fresh and clean. And I'm gonna pull out all of the floral ones. We have some that are kind of basic that we just keep out all year. So I have this one that I'm drinking out of that'll be part of our fall mug collection. And we also have this brown one that to me looks like an acorn. So that'll go in here. And we have this one that is from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. And we used to have, sadly we, a few months ago, had to put our Black Lab Great Dane down. But this reminded me of him when I got it. So that's my Fletcher mug. That was his name, was Fletcher. So that's from Hobby Lobby. And then this one, this is my e-mug, which is from Anthropology, I believe. I don't shop at Anthropology. I think my mom and I both got matching ones. And I'm pretty sure they were on clearance. And I think she got this. I don't even remember going into Anthropology. But I've had this for years, which is why I can't remember anything about it. But I know it's from Anthropology. Now I need to go into the basement and grab all of our dishes. Currently, these are the dishes that we have. So my bowls and the saucer plates are both Pioneer Woman. I love her stuff. That's what a few of these mugs are. Here's the saucer. And then our dinner plates are pink. These are from an estate sale. We got like, I don't know, 12 of them for like $5, which that's just crazy. That's so good. But I definitely need to put these guys away for the fall. It's a little too colorful. This is the dinnerware set that I use for the fall and winter time. Also Pioneer Woman. And it's just so cute and like kind of country, kind of grandma-y, but also just very simple compared to the other stuff. I specifically loved the dinner plates. That's what sold me. Let's put these away. I'm tired from going up and down the stairs carrying all these. So I just did this off camera. I don't know, guys. This mantle is the hardest thing ever because if you look at it from this angle, doesn't that look cluttered? Just so cluttered because you're able to see this side, the living room side, and you see all the candles, just all the items, which if you look at it straight on, it looks pretty, you know, when we have the correct pictures in and I take those candles off. It'll look pretty. But then you look at this side, and it's like, that's all right. You know, it's not my greatest work. I think I want to come back to this again, but I'm kind of running out of steam. But then you look over here, and it's just like clutter. So is that okay? Like, do we all just understand that it's decorations, or does that look so cluttered. And then for our dining table, I'm just gonna leave my flowers here because straight out there, I still have so many flowers growing and I wanna enjoy them as long as possible. So for now, this will just be a bouquet of flowers. When the flowers are done, I will change it out for this candle and I'll just swap that out for the bouquet. And it'll be a very simple centerpiece. I think the rest of my house is decorated enough for the table to just be pretty clean. But then also I wanted to show you the one piece of decoration in our bedroom. We just got this beautiful new headboard yesterday. Literally, we just put it in yesterday. I got it from an estate sale and it is absolutely gorgeous. The more I'm decorating my house, the more I'm finding out my style, and it's like these intricate little things, especially when it's flowers and dainty and pretty, is just my favorite thing. But the only decoration that we have in here is this Get Cozy pillow, which I've had since, I don't know, middle school, high school. I think it's from Michael's, and I still have it. And it's fine. It's not my favorite thing. I don't really like words on things and like signs, but for, I guess, nostalgia's sake, we will be keeping it this year until I find something better. But I guess there's nothing wrong with it. I like the background color of it. I want to use this somewhere. I love it, but it's just, I don't know if it's the shape or what, but it's like the most difficult to find a spot for. I don't know, that just seems weird. See, I like the book in the frame, but not the orange thing. It's just so much. I'm hungry. I don't mind that, but I think I can't see straight anymore. I think we're gonna pause this part. All right, I think it's obvious that I'm done. I'm done for the day. I am hungry and I've reached the point where I don't know what looks good anymore. So I think we're gonna call it a day for today. Come back tomorrow when I have the pictures because that will really help to make decisions. And I think a fresh set of eyes and some food would really do me good. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow to finish this all up. All right, it's the next day. We are back from church and we stopped off at Walgreens and got all of our pictures. Now we can put them in the frames and finish our decorating. When did pictures become so expensive? There's always coupons at Walgreens, which is great. But since when did a 16 by 20 picture cost $20 to print? Just one little picture. They used to be like pennies for like the 4x6s. And now I just feel like they're so expensive, but anyways. Cute. Sorry, I just was rushing and now I need to like calm down. Ta-da! There's the first one.
All right, this is day one of my vlog of me helping my wife decorate.
All right, moment of truth. Oh wow, look it. Oh wow. It looks crackly.
No,
What?
I'm reflecting in the picture.
I know. Okay, ready?
Wow, that's really pretty.
Cute.
And I'm not talking about the picture.
Wow, that really helps. I need to take this nail out. Ooh, might need a hammer for that. So I had gotten these out of my stash. So I had ivory, and these are like a burnt rust orange color. And so I brought them out to see which one I like better. I think I like the orange with that. I think it works well together, don't you think?
Yeah, and it matches the flowers.
Because I think that the ivory would just blend in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
They actually don't match the flowers.
They look close.
All right, cool. There's one or two. I love this picture. Do you love that?
I love it.
You hate it?
No, I think it's great.
Okay. And then the question was, do we do this or do we do this?
I feel like the amber.
Really? Because
Do it again.
then it's like everything is drab over here. You know? Everything's that same color.
I see. Yeah, okay. Yep, that works. That's good.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is it for our fall decorating. Our house looks very cute, put together, ready for fall. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, definitely like the video and subscribe if you like homemaking and decorating and thrifting content like this. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.